Are you considering buying a property in the UK? The first thing you need to do is understand your financial situation. This step might seem simple, but it's the cornerstone of your property buying journey. Think of it as the blueprint for your dream home. Start by taking a good look at your income. How much are you earning, and how stable is it? Next, consider your savings. How much do you have tucked away for a rainy day? And finally, consider your potential mortgage. How much are you likely to be approved for, and what would the monthly repayments look like? These factors will help you determine how much you can afford to spend on a property. It's a balancing act requiring financial planning and foresight. But remember, this isn't just about numbers. It's about finding a place you can call home without stretching yourself too thin. A clear understanding of your budget is the foundation of a successful property purchase. Before you start looking for a house, it's important to get a mortgage agreement in principle. This is a statement from a lender that gives you an estimate of how much you can borrow to buy a property. It's not a guarantee, but it's a useful tool to have on your side as you embark on your property search. The mortgage agreement in principle, often called an AIP or decision in principle, is based on a basic assessment of your financial situation. It takes into account factors such as your income, outgoings, and credit score. It's essentially the lender saying, in principle, they would be willing to lend you a certain amount. So why is it important? Well, having this agreement shows estate agents and sellers that you're a serious buyer, with a lender that's willing to back you. It also gives you a realistic idea of your budget, helping to guide your property search. Securing a mortgage agreement in principle gives you a clear idea of what you can afford and shows sellers that you're serious. After securing your mortgage agreement, it's time to decide where you want to live. Now, this isn't a decision to be taken lightly. Your location can greatly impact your quality of life. First, consider the distance to your workplace. Is it a comfortable commute, or will you be spending hours in transit every day? Then think about schools. If you have children or plan to start a family, the quality of local schools should be a significant factor in your decision. Next, ponder on the local amenities. Are there shops, parks, and leisure facilities nearby? How about hospitals and other health services? These conveniences can make a huge difference to your daily life. And let's not forget about transportation. Check out the local public transport links, and if you drive, consider the proximity to major roads or motorways. The process of choosing a location requires careful thought and thorough research. But remember, choosing the right location is crucial to your happiness and lifestyle. Now comes the exciting part, house hunting. The thrill of exploring potential homes, envisioning your future within their walls, it's all part of the journey. To streamline your search, consider working with estate agents. Their expertise and local knowledge can be invaluable. They can provide insights on the neighborhood, potential growth, and even help negotiate a fair price. In today's digital age, online property portals are another great resource. Platforms like Rightmove, Zoopla, and On the Market offer a plethora of options at your fingertips. You can filter by location, price range, property type, and more. But remember, nothing beats the first-hand experience of attending viewings. It's your chance to soak in the ambiance, check the condition of the property, and spot any potential red flags that photos might not reveal. So get out there, explore, and let your imagination run wild. Remember, don't rush the process. Take your time to find a property that truly suits your needs. Once you've found your dream property, it's time to make an offer. The offer process is typically managed through the estate agent, who acts as an intermediary between you and the seller. You propose a price, and the agent passes it along. Be prepared, though, for a little back and forth. It's common for negotiations to take place until both parties agree on a price. Don't be afraid to stand your ground and negotiate effectively. After all, this is a significant investment, and it's essential to get the best possible deal. Now let's transition into conveyancing. Conveyancing might sound like a fancy term, but it simply refers to the legal process of transferring ownership of a property from one person to another. It starts as soon as your offer is accepted and ends when the final contracts are signed. But don't worry, you won't have to navigate this legal maze alone. You'll need to hire a solicitor or a conveyancer to handle this for you. They'll perform searches about the property, check for any legal issues, handle contracts, and ensure the transfer of ownership is legal. They'll become your legal compass, guiding you through the complexities of property law. So how do you choose a conveyancer? Look for someone with a good reputation and solid experience in property law. Ask for recommendations or search online for reviews. And remember, conveyancing isn't a place to cut corners. A good conveyancer might cost a bit more, but they can save you from legal headaches down the line. Let's not forget, conveyancing also involves a bit of waiting, usually a few weeks, while all the checks are done. But patience is key. After all, it's better to uncover any potential issues before you're legally tied to the property. Making an offer and hiring a conveyancer are significant steps towards owning your own home. The journey might seem long, and at times it might feel like you're drowning in paperwork. But remember, each step brings you closer to holding the keys to your dream home. And that makes it all worth it. With your offer accepted, it's time to conduct a survey and finalize your mortgage. A property survey is a critical step in the home buying process, particularly if you're looking at an older property. It's all about understanding the state of the property you're about to invest your hard-earned money into. A surveyor who is a specialist in spotting potential issues will examine the property. They'll check for structural problems, damp, issues with the roof, or even something as simple as a faulty boiler. You might think, why bother with this step? Well, imagine moving into your new home only to find it needs thousands of pounds worth of repairs. Not the best housewarming gift, right? A survey can help you avoid these unwelcome surprises. Plus, if the survey does uncover issues, you might be able to renegotiate the property price or ask the seller to fix the problems before you move in. Now let's talk about finalizing your mortgage. You've already got your agreement in principle, so you're partway there. But there's still work to be done. Your lender will want to conduct a valuation of the property. This isn't as in-depth as a survey. It's simply to ensure the property is worth the amount they're lending you. If the valuation comes back lower than expected, your lender may only offer you a smaller loan. This could mean you need to renegotiate the price with the seller or find additional funds. You'll also need to submit your full mortgage application. This will include all the details about the property, your financial situation, and the type of mortgage you're looking to get. You'll need to provide supporting documents too, like bank statements and payslips, so be prepared to get your paperwork in order. And remember, it's crucial to read through everything carefully. You're making a huge financial commitment, so understanding all the terms and conditions of your mortgage is essential. Finalizing your mortgage and conducting a survey brings you one step closer to owning your home. You're almost there. Now it's time to exchange contracts and complete your purchase. The exchange of contracts is the moment the sale becomes legally binding. It's a pivotal step in the process where both parties commit to the sale. You and the seller will swap signed contracts, usually through your solicitors, and you'll pay the deposit. Completion follows the exchange. On the agreed-upon completion date, the remaining funds are transferred from your lender to the seller, and you finally take possession of the property. The keys are handed over and you become the legal owner. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The property is officially yours. But the journey doesn't end here. There are a few post-purchase tasks to take care of. Firstly, it's crucial to notify utility providers about the change of ownership. Ensure that gas, electricity, water, and broadband services are transferred to your name from the day of completion. Next, update your address with relevant authorities. This includes your bank, employer, and any subscriptions or memberships. Insurance is another key consideration. Protect your new investment with a good home insurance policy. It's wise to have this in place from the day you exchange contracts. And don't forget about council tax. You'll need to inform your local council about your move to ensure you're paying the correct amount. Lastly, consider setting up a fund for property maintenance. Owning a home means you're responsible for its upkeep. Regular maintenance can prevent minor issues from becoming major problems down the line. As a new homeowner, you might feel a mix of excitement and overwhelm. That's perfectly normal. Just remember, there are plenty of resources available to help you navigate this new chapter. Congratulations, you're now a homeowner. But remember, owning a home comes with responsibilities. Stay informed and prepared. Before we wrap up, there are a few additional considerations to keep in mind when buying a property. First off, the stamp duty land tax, or SDLT. This is a tax that may apply if your property purchase exceeds a certain price threshold. It's important to factor this into your budget. Secondly, legal fees. These are the costs for your solicitor or conveyancer who handle all the legal aspects of the purchase. They're a crucial part of making sure everything is above board. Third, don't forget about home insurance. This protects your property and possessions against potential risks such as fire, theft, and storm damage. It's a safety net that provides peace of mind. Lastly, think about other costs. Property maintenance, council tax, and service charges if you're buying a leasehold property can all add up. Buying a property is a major financial decision. Be sure to consider all costs and seek professional advice at every stage. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more information.